Hello everyone, this is your friend Naruto Fix, and we are back with another epic What If Naruto fanfic. Which is, what if Naruto trained with the strongest summon clan? If you love Naruto fanfics, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the journey with me. So, let's start the fanfic. The Hidden Leaf Village slept beneath a silver moon, its rooftops shimmering softly. But deep within the dense forests bordering the village, another world was watching, an ancient world of summons older than any shinobi clan. Their eyes glowed in silence, waiting, sensing someone whose destiny was tied to them. That someone was Naruto Uzumaki. A strange pull. Naruto was only 9 years old, still struggling at the academy, still dreaming of respect, still feeling the sting of loneliness. But that night, something changed. While practicing poorly drawn seals behind the Hokage monument, he felt a sudden pulse, an energy unlike anything he had ever felt. It was warm, ancient, and calling him. Naruto swallowed nervously. What is this feeling? His feet moved before he could think. Through the forest he ran, guided by that strange pull, until he reached a clearing he had never seen before. The air was heavy and bright, swirling with chakra so dense it felt alive. A circle of massive stones formed a ring around the clearing, each carved with symbols older than Konoha itself. Naruto stepped closer. Suddenly, boom! A pillar of chakra erupted from the center. Naruto shielded his eyes. The ground cracked beneath him. Leaves swirled violently. Then the chakra began to take shape, massive, towering, ancient. A voice rumbled across the clearing. So you finally came, child of destiny. The arrival of the primordial summon. The chakra condensed into a colossal figure, golden fur, luminous eyes, and wings of swirling energy. It looked like a lion, a dragon, and a phoenix all merged into one divine being. Naruto fell backwards. What are you? The being lowered its head. I am Raizen, king of the primordial summon clan, the first summons, older than toads, snakes, slugs, or any creature known to shinobi. Quote, Naruto's jaw dropped. Primordial, summons. Raizen chuckled, the ground trembling. We do not choose summoners. We choose successes. Naruto blinked. Me. But, I'm just Naruto. I can't even do a clone jutsu right. Quote, the massive beast leaned in, its breath shaking the trees. Your chakra is too great for simple jutsu. Your spirit is unbreakable, and your heart is pure. Naruto's eyes widened. Raizen continued. We have watched over the world for 1,000 years. But darkness rises again, greater than any Biju, any Uchiha, any Kage. To stop it, we need a summoner worthy of leading our clan in battle. Naruto's heart pounded. You want me? Raizen nodded. Yes, but our training is merciless. If you fail even once, your mind, body, and soul may break. For a moment, Naruto hesitated. He remembered the village's hatred, his loneliness, his dream of becoming Hokage. Then he clenched his fists. I don't care how hard it is. I'll become stronger, strong enough that nobody can ignore me ever again. The primordial king smiled. Then kneel, Naruto Uzumaki, and accept the contract of the strongest summon clan. Quote, the contract of unbreakable spirit. Naruto stepped forward. The ancient stones around him glowed with runes. Raizen's claw extended, dripping with golden chakra. Place your hand upon my paw. Quote, Naruto did. Flash. A burst of light engulfed the entire clearing. Images surged through Naruto's mind. Dragons breathing storms. Lions roaring mountains into dust. Phoenixes resurrecting from their own flames. Battles against titans older than history. A war that once nearly destroyed the world. Naruto gasped as golden markings etched themselves into his skin, glowing fiercely before settling like faint tattoos along his arms. Raizen spoke. From now on, your chakra and ours are one. Naruto collapsed to one knee, overwhelmed. Raizen continued. You now possess the blessing of the primordial summons. Naruto's eyes widened as chakra surged inside him, wild, immense, majestic. What is this power? A fraction of our essence, enough to awaken your true potential. Training begins. The earth rumbled deeply as more colossal figures materialized around the clearing. Zephyra, the wind phoenix. Gorath, the mountain titan lion. Kyoran, the storm dragon. Mira, the spirit wolf of the eternal forest. Each bowing their heads before Naruto. "En no way, all of you." Zephyra spoke first. "We will teach you to control nature itself." Kyoran roared. "To channel storms through your chakra." Gorath stepped forward, his steps cracking the earth. "To harden your body with the strength of mountains." Quote, Mira whispered. "To sense life, and death, through the earth." Naruto trembled. Raizen's voice boomed once more. "But first, you must survive the trial of origins." Before Naruto could respond, crack, the ground split beneath him. He fell into a vast abyss glowing with ancient energy. Naruto screamed, "What kind of training is this?" Raizen's thunderous voice echoed, "The kind only a true legend can endure." Begin, Naruto Uzumaki. Quote, Naruto plummeted into the ancient abyss, the air screaming past him. But the strange thing was, he wasn't afraid. The golden markings glowing on his arms kept pulsing, steadying his breath, slowing his heartbeat. Then, whoosh, a gust of shimmering wind wrapped around him, gently lowering him until his feet touched solid ground. Naruto blinked. He now stood inside a colossal cavern, big enough to hold 10 Hokage mountains side by side. The walls glowed with strange markings, the same runes that had appeared on Naruto's skin. Rivers of pure chakra flowed like glowing streams across the rocky floor. Naruto looked up. 1,000 feet above, the Summon Clan watched him from the opening. Raizen's voice rumbled. "Your training begins now. Survive the trial of origins, and you shall become worthy of our power." Naruto gulped. "What exactly do I have to do?" The ground shook. Thoom, Thoom, Thoom. From the darkness ahead, something massive began moving. Naruto's eyes widened. The guardian of the first gate. A gigantic beast stepped into the chakra light. It was like a bear made of stone and magma, with burning cracks all over its body. Its eyes glowed bright orange. This doesn't look friendly," Naruto whispered. Raizen's voice echoed. "That is Vulcar, the first gate guardian. He tests your endurance." Roooooaarrr. Vulcar charged. Naruto jumped aside, but the shockwave from its footsteps still knocked him tumbling. Naruto rolled, dust flying everywhere. "How am I supposed to fight something like this?" Kyoran's voice echoed from above. "You're not here to fight. You're here to endure." Naruto frowned. "Endure." Vulcar slammed its massive fist toward him. Naruto braced, and the golden markings on his arms glowed, forming a faint barrier. The attack hit. Boom. Naruto skidded back several meters but didn't break. He gasped. "That didn't hurt as much as it should have." Zephyra's voice drifted down like the wind. "The blessing strengthens your body. But it will only hold if your spirit doesn't waver." Vulcar roared again and charged. Naruto clenched his fists. "All right, if I can't beat you, I can at least survive you." He raced through the cavern, dodging giant molten fists, boulders erupting behind him. Every blast tested his reflexes, his willpower, his stamina. Minutes felt like hours. Hours felt like days. And then, Naruto stopped running. He turned around and faced Vulcar head-on. "Come on. I won't run anymore." Quote, Vulcar raised its massive fist and slammed it down. Naruto crossed his arms. Golden chakra flared. The ground cracked. The impact shook the entire cavern. But Naruto stayed standing. Vulcar froze. Then the magma cracks across its body dimmed. It bowed its massive head. Naruto gasped for air, trembling, but smiling. Raizen's voice thundered proudly. "You passed the first gate. The second gate, the trial of spirit." The cavern walls shifted, opening into a new chamber. This one was filled with mist, cold, silent, haunting. Mira, the spirit wolf, spoke. "This test is not of the body, but of your heart." Naruto stepped into the mist. Instantly, he felt cold hands brush his skin. Shadows circled him. He heard whispers, voices he wasn't supposed to hear. "You're a monster. No one will ever accept you. You will die alone. You should never have been born." Quote, Naruto froze. Those were voices he had heard all his life. But in the mist, they were louder, sharper, unending. Naruto clutched his head. Stop it. The mist thickened, shapes forming in front of him. Iruka turning away. Hokage watching him with disappointment. Villagers glaring, whispering. Sasuke smirking. Sakura calling him annoying. Even Kurama snarling behind bars. Naruto's breathing became ragged. Why are you showing me this? Myra's voice echoed softly. Because to control our power, you must control your own heart. If you break here, the world will break with you. Naruto shut his eyes tight. He remembered Iruka's smile, Hokage's warm hand, Tsuki's ramen bowl, Konohamaru's admiration, his own dream, to be Hokage, to be acknowledged. Naruto opened his eyes. Tears flowed, but they didn't weaken him. He yelled, I know I was hated. I know I was alone. But I'm still here. And I'm still going to be Hokage. So get out of my way. A burst of golden chakra erupted around him like a sun. The shadows screamed and vanished. The mist cleared. The chamber glowed brightly. Mira appeared before him, bowing her head gracefully. You have passed the trial of spirit, Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto wiped his tears and grinned. Hey, that all you got? Quote, the primordial summons above him smiled. The third gate, the trial of origin chakra. The cavern shifted once more, opening into a massive spherical chamber filled with floating islands, glowing streams of energy, and swirling winds so powerful they disintegrated rocks. Naruto stared in awe. This place is beautiful. Raizen stepped into the chamber with him, his massive body shrinking into a smaller, more manageable form. The final trial. Here, you will learn to harness primordial chakra. Quote, Naruto blinked. Primordial chakra. Raizen nodded. The chakra from which all other chakra was born. Only those chosen by our clan can access it. Naruto's heart raced. And I'm gonna learn it. Believe it. He leaped onto the first floating island. The moment he landed, WHOOM. The island spun, sending violent winds blasting toward him. Naruto dug his hands into the ground. What? Is the room fighting me? Quote. Raizen chuckled. Primordial chakra is alive. It tests its wielder. Naruto leaped from island to island, dodging blasts of light, waves of pressure, bursts of wind. Every step required perfect control of chakra, perfect timing, perfect instinct. He stumbled, fell, caught himself, fought harder. He screamed in determination. I won't give up. Golden markings lit up like fire across his arms. Raizen's eyes widened. He's adapting, faster than anyone before him. Quote, Naruto reached the center of the chamber. A glowing sphere of pure primordial chakra hovered there. Raizen spoke. Touch it, Naruto. Naruto stepped forward, reached out, placed his hand on the sphere. And everything exploded in light. The primordial chakra unleashes. The moment Naruto touched the glowing sphere, the entire chamber shattered into blinding white. His mind was ripped away from his body. Or maybe his body was dragged into his mind. He couldn't tell. There was no ground, no ceiling, no air, no light, no darkness, just an endless, swirling sky of golden, silver, and deep crimson chakra. Naruto floated in the center of it, weightless. Then, a voice echoed. Not one voice, 1,000 voices, echoing like ancient thunder. Child of destiny, bearer of will, host of the nine. He who walks alone in the light of pain. Quote, Naruto's heart pounded. What is this place? The chakra around him twisted, forming shapes. Massive beasts with forms he couldn't fully comprehend. A dragon with wings made of storms. A wolf made of moonlight. A serpent crowned in ancient runes. A phoenix burning with creation flames. A turtle carrying continents on its back. These were not normal summons. These were origins. The first forms of chakra. The primal ancestors of every summon clan. The beings from which every chakra beast, tailed or otherwise, descended. The primordial summon beasts. And all of them were staring at Naruto. The primordial council speaks. One of them stepped forward. A titan of a dragon, larger than Kurama, larger than the entire Hokage mountain. Its eyes were galaxies trapped inside a beast's skull. Its voice shook Naruto's soul. We are the Council of Origins. We WHO created the first chakra currents. We who let the first shinobi draw breath. Naruto trembled. Why am I here? A wolf stepped forward, towering like a mountain. You have been chosen, Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto blinked. Why me? Quote, the snake answered next, its voice both soft and terrifying. Because your heart carries a burden no child should bear. The phoenix's flames dimmed to a warm glow. Yet you do not break. The turtle's deep voice added. You rise. Then all the voices merged into one. And only those who rise deserve our power. Naruto clenched his fists. So, what do you want me to do? The dragon lowered its massive head. Survive the birth of a new chakra. Quote, Naruto blinked. The what? The glowing sphere he had touched earlier appeared again, now huge, swirling with violent energy. Raizen's voice whispered from beyond dimensions. Naruto, brace yourself. Quote, before he could react, the sphere exploded into his chest. The primordial infusion. Naruto screamed. Golden chakra ripped through his body. Every muscle seized. Every nerve caught fire. Every cell vibrated. He felt like his body was being torn apart and rebuilt 1,000,000 times. He saw flashes. Minato smiling. Kushina crying. Iruka hugging him. Jiraiya laughing. Kurama roaring. Sasuke walking away. Pain destroying Konoha. Hinata falling. Konohamaru cheering. His own hand on the Hokage cloak. Everything collided in his mind. His memories. His dreams. His pain. His hope. All churned inside a storm of primordial energy. Naruto shouted, I won't break. Light shot out of him like a supernova. The primordial beasts watched silently as the boy endured the impossible. The dragon murmured, he has the will of fire. Quote, the wolf added, and the heart of a true leader. The phoenix whispered, let him rise. The birth of Naruto's new form. When the light faded, Naruto collapsed, panting. But when he rose, he was different. His eyes glowed a soft, warm gold. Not like sage mode, not like tailed beast mode. Something older, something calm and overwhelming at the same time. Golden markings covered his arms and back. But now they were no longer just markings. They pulsed like living chakra veins. Raizen's voice echoed with awe. He did it. He actually survived. Naruto looked at himself and gasped. What is this chakra? Quote, the dragon lowered its head to him. This is primordial chakra, the first chakra. Naruto took a trembling breath. So, what does it do? The wolf chuckled, a sound like moonlight ringing. Anything. Quote, the phoenix added, it can heal. The snake added, it can destroy. The turtle added, it can change. The dragon's eyes burned with cosmic fire. But only your heart decides how. Naruto stared at his hands, glowing softly. He felt something strange. For the first time ever. His chakra felt complete, balanced, calm, wild, infinite. He whispered, I feel like a new person. The dragon bowed slightly. You have been reborn, child of destiny. Quote, The return to Ryuchi cave. The blinding light faded, and Naruto collapsed back onto the cavern floor, gasping. Raizen, Mira, Zephyra, Kyoran, all stood around him. Kyoran knelt beside him. Congratulations, Naruto. You did something no shinobi in history has ever done. Naruto slowly sat up, still trembling. So, does this mean I passed the third test? Raizen smirked. You didn't just pass it. Quote, Mira spoke proudly. You conquered it. Zephyra added. And now, your true training begins. Naruto blinked. True training. Raizen nodded. You have gained primordial chakra, yes. But now you must learn to use it. Quote, Naruto grinned, excitement returning to his exhausted face. Then let's get started. Believe it, the real training begins. Naruto stood, his body still glowing faintly with the aftershock of the primordial chakra infusion. The entire cavern seemed to breathe with him, each inhale pulling in air, each exhale shaking dust from the ancient stones. Raizen stepped forward, folding his massive storm wings behind him. Listen carefully, Naruto. What you've gained is not something that even the sage of 6 paths possessed in this form. Primordial chakra is raw, formless, unbound by normal rules. It can burn you from inside if you aren't disciplined. Quote, Naruto wiped sweat from his face. So, basically, I need to learn control first. Kyoran nodded, tapping the hilt of her glowing blade against the floor. Exactly. Your chakra isn't just stronger. It's alive. Zephyra smirked. And it hates being ignored. Naruto blinked. Wait, what? The beasts didn't answer. Instead, the entire cavern exploded with motion. The primordial training gauntlet. A massive surge of wind crashed into Naruto like a hurricane. He flew backward, smashing into a pillar of stone, shattering it like paper. OWWW. What was that for? Naruto yelled. Zephyra hovered above him with a smug grin. Lesson 1. Primordial chakra needs constant awareness. No rest. Naruto struggled up, cracking his neck. Fine, if that's how it is, then bring it. He gathered chakra instinctively, but something unexpected happened. The chakra moved on its own. Golden energy burst from Naruto's back, forming a spinning defensive vortex that blocked Zephyra's next blast before Naruto even realized he had done it. He froze. I didn't command it. Quote, Raizen nodded. Because primordial chakra reacts to thought, emotion, and instinct. You must learn to unify all three. Kyoran smiled sharply. And we will push you until you break, or rise. Naruto vs the strongest summon clan, round 1. Kyoran vanished. Naruto jerked his head. She was suddenly behind him. Lesson 2, she whispered, her blade at his throat. Speed. Naruto barely had time to blink before she attacked. A dozen slashes. Blinding. Precise. Fast enough to slice lightning. Naruto barely dodged the first, and the second cut through his jacket. The third, it would have grazed his ribs. But Naruto's chakra moved again. A golden barrier flashed to life, stopping the blade with a clang. Naruto jumped back, breathing heavily. That wasn't me. Kyoran exhaled, sheathing her sword. No, that was your chakra deciding to save you. Good, but eventually, you must be the one commanding it. Raizen's voice boomed. Zephyra, Kyoran, Mira, begin the gauntlet. Naruto's eyes widened. What's a gauntle? He didn't get to finish. Mira, the colossal stone titan, slammed her fist down. The ground split like glass. Naruto leaped upward, straight into Zephyra's spinning wind cyclone. Wah! The cyclone threw him into the cavern ceiling. He bounced like a rag doll and fell. But before he hit the ground, Kyoran was there again, slashing with blinding speed. Naruto rolled, avoiding by inches. Each slash cracked the stone floor. Hey, can we at least take a break to talk about this? Naruto yelled mid-roll. Zephyra fired a wind needle. It sliced a few hairs off Naruto's head. No, Mira stomped. The entire cavern trembled. Beginner training does not allow breaks. Naruto grumbled. What kind of training is this? Quote. Raizen answered calmly. Training to make a god out of a child. Naruto's primordial instinct unlocks. Naruto inhaled sharply. His chakra shifted inside him. Not chaotic, not wild, but synchronized. Golden currents swirled around him without his command. A defensive barrier, a chakra blade forming around his arm. Energy boosting his legs. Naruto whispered, I get it now. You guys aren't just attacking me. You're helping my chakra learn. Raizen smiled. Correct. And now your real evolution begins. Naruto's pupils became thin slits, dragon-like for a moment. His breathing slowed. The golden aura thickened. He vanished from his spot, reappearing behind Kyoran. Boom! She blocked his strike, but not cleanly. Her foot slid back, scraping the stone. Raizen's eyes widened. He copied Zephyra's speed technique and Mira's grounding technique simultaneously. Zephyra's grin vanished, and fused them. Naruto didn't even notice. He was too focused. His chakra guided him like a second brain. If Kyoran slashed, his chakra created a barrier. If Zephyra tried a wind attack, his chakra turned heavy. If Mira stomped, his chakra shifted to become light as air. Naruto was dancing between primordial forces. Unpredictable, instinctive, perfectly balanced. Kyoran whispered, stunned. He's learning faster than any being we've ever seen. Quote, Zephyra muttered. This is insane. Mira rumbled in awe. A child, adapting to primordial forces. Ryzen spoke with pride. No, a prodigy. The training breakthrough. Naruto landed, panting. His chakra dimmed. His body shook from exhaustion. Ryzen walked up to him slowly. Do you know what you just did? Naruto wiped sweat from his forehead. I survived. Ryzen chuckled. You did much more than survive. You synchronized with primordial chakra in less than an hour. That is impossible, by all known standards. Naruto grinned tiredly. Hee, I guess I'm just built different. Kyoran flicked his forehead. It means you can move to Phase 2. Naruto blinked. Phase 2. Zephyra nodded. Yes. Phase 1 was simply forcing your chakra to awaken. Naruto's jaw dropped. That was just the awakening. Are you guys crazy? ? Mira leaned close, voice booming. Crazy. No. Ambitious. Yes. Naruto sighed dramatically. Great. Perfect. Amazing. My life is pain. Ryzen smirked. You say that now, but when Phase 2 begins, you'll forget what pain even means. Naruto looked hopeful. Really? Ryzen added. Because Phase 2 will redefine pain entirely. Naruto collapsed face first onto the floor. The final moment of Part 1. As Naruto lay groaning, the primordial beasts gathered around. Mira lifted him gently like a pebble. Rest for now, Naruto. You will need it. Zephyra poked his cheek. Don't die in your sleep. We need you alive. Kyoran placed a faint healing rune on his chest. You've earned a moment of peace. Ryzen looked down at him, voice softer than ever before. Child, you have no idea how far you will go. Naruto smiled weakly. Just, don't make me fight all of you at once tomorrow. The primordial clan exchanged glances. No one spoke. Naruto sat up slowly. Guys, silence. You're kidding, right? More silence. Naruto's eye twitched. Right. Ryzen grinned. Good night, Naruto. And the cavern lights dimmed as Naruto screamed. No. The air inside Mount Myojin grew heavy as Naruto stood before the ancient stone gate carved with hundreds of glowing symbols. These weren't normal seals, they were ancient summoning runes so old that even the sages of Konoha had forgotten them. The leader of the Summon clan, Ryujin, the Celestial Dragon King, lowered his massive head, eyes glowing bright gold. Your chakra is changing, Naruto Uzumaki, the dragon rumbled, voice vibrating through the entire mountain. It is turbulent, but full of limitless potential. Before you walk deeper into these halls, you must understand, this path is not a training. It is an evolution. Naruto swallowed hard, but he didn't step back. I'm ready. I don't want power for myself, I want strength to protect everyone. Ryujin's golden eyes narrowed, not with anger, but with approval. So be it. The dragon raised one enormous claw and tapped Naruto's forehead. Fire WHOOM. The air exploded with spiritual energy. The runes on the stone gate burst alive, swirling with golden and crimson light. The ground cracked beneath Naruto's sandals. His chakra coils twisted, expanded, and roared inside him like an awakened beast. Naruto stumbled, almost falling, before the dragon's tail gently steadied him. This is the first test, Ryujin said. Enter the Celestial Hall. If you survive its pressure, you will be acknowledged. Naruto nodded once. He stepped into the blinding light. Fire the Celestial Hall. Chakra gravity beyond hell. Inside, silence swallowed everything. No walls, no ceiling, only endless white space. Then, collision gravity dropped like a mountain. Naruto slammed to his knees instantly, every muscle screaming. His lungs compressed until he couldn't breathe. Sweat burst across his skin as the invisible weight crushed him. Damn it. He forced his hands into the ground, pushing back with every ounce of his will. His vision blurred, but he kept pushing. You face the weight of the world, a booming voice echoed in the void. Only those worthy can stand. Naruto snarled and rose to one knee. Not enough. He pushed harder, veins bulging, teeth grinding. Memories flashed in his mind. Iruka smiling as he placed the headband on Naruto's forehead. Sasuke falling into darkness. Jiraiya's hand on Naruto's shoulder. Hinata stepping in front of Pain's strike. And finally, Kakashi's words. Those who abandon their comrades are worse than scum. Naruto's body trembled like it would tear apart. And he stood. The hall shook. Golden cracks slithered through the space, and the weight lifted slightly. Naruto exhaled a painful breath but refused to relax. Good, the voice thundered. But this is only the weight of the physical realm. Now, face the weight of your soul. Fire. A second gravity slammed down. Naruto collapsed instantly, arms folding. This pressure wasn't on his body, it crushed his mind. His memories flooded back in painful clarity. Loneliness, cold nights, villagers whispering, the stairs, the fear, the rejection. He felt that old ache in his chest, the one he had buried deep. The pressure forced him to relive every moment. The voice whispered, "Do you still carry hatred, Naruto Uzumaki?" Naruto gritted his teeth. "I used to. And now." Naruto slowly raised his head, tears burning in his eyes, but his voice was steady. "Now, I carry hope." Quote, the hall shuddered violently. The spiritual gravity evaporated. A silhouette appeared. Massive wings, reptilian eyes, a body of pure chakra flame. This wasn't Ryujin. This was Fire, the ancient celestial guardian, Tenro, the sky beast. "You have passed the threshold," Tenro thundered. "But the deeper halls require more than heart. They require understanding." Naruto blinked. Understanding of what? Tenro lowered his head until his fiery snout touched Naruto's chest. Understanding of the true nature of summoning. The floor vanished beneath Naruto. He fell. Fire summoning realm. The truth of the contract. Naruto landed on soft grass under an endless night sky. Stars glimmered like floating chakra particles. Beasts of every size walked calmly, a white lion with wings, serpents made of mist, foxes with 5 elemental tails. Tenro appeared beside him in a burst of flame. "All summons obey one rule," the beast said. "Power is not taken. Power is shared." Tenro turned his gaze upward. "And the strongest summons do not choose based on strength, but on harmony." Naruto frowned. Harmony, like bonding with Kurama. Tenro smiled, if a sky beast could smile. Yes, human chakra and summoned chakra must resonate. Few achieve perfect harmony, only the chosen of fate. Tenro looked directly at Naruto. Or the chosen of prophecy. Naruto's breath caught. What does that mean? Tenro lifted his paw and touched Naruto's chest again. Fire. Naruto's chakra burst outward, forming a golden silhouette around him. It wasn't the Nine Tails cloak. It wasn't Sage Mode. This was something else, purer, brighter, sharper. This form, Tenro said, is the beginning of a summoner's spirit state. Only those truly bound to the celestial realm can access it. Quote, Naruto stared at his glowing hands, astonished. "Is this my power?" Tenro shook his head. "No, this is your connection." The sky darkened. Thunder roared. The constellations rearranged themselves. Tenro looked up sharply. "Brace yourself. The final test begins now. Fire. The trial of beasts. Fight against the primal four." 4 gates of pure chakra tore open in the air. From each emerged a beast older than nations. 1. Kaizoku, the Leviathan of tides. A serpent the size of mountains, water swirling around its scales. 2. Guruk, the stone titan. A walking fortress with molten cracks glowing across its body. 3. Shinku, the crimson falcon. Wings sharp enough to slice the wind itself. 4. Komine, the lightning wolf king. Fur sparking with storms. Tenro roared. Survived their attacks for 10 minutes. Naruto's eyes widened before Kaizoku roared and a tsunami exploded toward him. Naruto backflipped, forming a clone instantly. Shadow clone jutsu. Hundreds of Narutos split off, sprinting across the battlefield. But the Wolf King Komine appeared in a flash, boom, tearing through clones like paper. Shinku dove from above with a sonic boom, while Guruk's stomp cracked the entire landscape. Naruto leaped from one floating rock to another, narrowly dodging a beam of compressed wind from Shinku. "This is insane," he yelled. "The too strong." Tenro's voice echoed. "A summoner never fights alone." Naruto clenched his fists. He understood. He didn't need overpower them. He needed to move with them. He breathed deeply. felt the energy around him, and extended his hand. The golden aura exploded outward. Kaizoku paused. The Leviathan's massive eyes softened. Its water stopped mid-air. The Wolf King lowered its lightning. The Titan straightened. The Falcon folded its wings. All four bowed. Tenrose said softly, "You have achieved resonance." The four beasts dissolved into light and wrapped around Naruto. His body surged. His chakra spiraled like a storm. New patterns burned across his skin, ancient celestial markings. The sky rumbled. Tenrose spoke. "You are now recognized, Naruto Uzumaki, as a celestial summoner. Fire Naruto's new power, celestial summoning mode." Light burst from Naruto's body. His hair rose slightly, tipped with glowing gold. His eyes became star-like, bright blue with a golden ring. Chakra wings formed behind him, feathered, made of pure energy. Each step he took shimmered with celestial dust. He looked at his hands in shock. I feel like I can summon the world itself." Tenro laughed deeply. "You can summon the strongest among us. The Leviathan, the Storm Wolf, the Stone Titan, the Crimson Falcon, and eventually, Ryujin himself." Quote, Naruto's heart pounded. "This power, I'll use it to protect everyone." Tenro nodded. "Then your training, truly begins." The celestial realm trembled as Naruto stood glowing in his new celestial summoning mode, golden chakra wings shimmering behind his back. Tenro watched him with a mixture of curiosity and admiration, the kind only ancient beings felt when witnessing destiny unfold in real time. Naruto tightened his fists, feeling unimaginable chakra flowing through him, calm yet limitless like the vast night sky above. But before he could fully understand this state, the world around him shook violently. A massive stone circle rose from the ground, ancient seals rotating around its edges. Tenro stepped forward, his fiery mane dancing. "The celestial realm has accepted you," he said. "But that acceptance comes with responsibility. You must now step through the eternal summit gate, the core of our existence." Naruto blinked. What? Quote, Tenro's eyes glowed. "It is the origin of all summon contracts. Every pact between beast and shinobi draws power from that summit. Only chosen ones have ever walked its path." Naruto took a breath. "Then I'm going." Tenro nodded once. "Very well, but know this, inside the summit, even your memories may turn against you." Before Naruto could respond, the golden wings on his back pulsed, pulling him forward toward the gate. A roar, ancient, deep, and universe-shaking, echoed above the clouds. Tenro suddenly looked upward, tense. Naruto froze. "Tenro, what was that?" Tenro didn't answer. Instead, the sky cracked open like shattering glass. Fire the sky breaks, arrival of the primordial summons. From the rift descended four enormous silhouettes, each larger than mountains, each radiating a presence far beyond anything Naruto had seen. These were not normal summons. Not even elder summons. They were primordial beasts, creatures older than the concept of chakra itself. Tenro stepped protectively in front of Naruto. "The primordials do not appear unless a true successor is chosen. This is unprecedented." Quote, Naruto could barely breathe. The creatures emerged one by one. Fire 1. Zyroth, the Void Panther King. A colossal black feline whose body absorbed light itself. Its eyes were twin galaxies swirling endlessly. Each step it took a raised sound. Fire 2. Etherian, the celestial deer of infinity. Antlers shaped like branching constellations. Every breath released clouds of stardust forming miniature nebulas. Fire 3. Ignis Vral, the eternal flame serpent. A serpent woven from supernova fire, its body burning brighter than suns. Fire 4. Terrarican, the world tortoise. Its shell held entire landscapes. Forests, waterfalls, deserts. An entire world walking on four legs. Naruto whispered. What do they want? Tenro answered quietly. To see if you are worthy of the full contract. If they recognize you, you will become the first shinobi in history able to summon a primordial beast. Quote, Naruto's heart pounded like a war drum. The Panther King Zyroth stepped forward, and the shadows around Naruto thickened. Its voice cut through the realm like a whisper of doom. Child of Chakra, you carry a flame that should not exist. Quote, Naruto gulped. But I'm not here to destroy anything, I want to protect my world. The panther's eyes narrowed. And yet, your heart has known anger, rage, loss. Naruto didn't deny it. I've felt all that, but I didn't let it decide who I become. The Void Panther stared into his soul. Etherian, the celestial deer, approached next. Its voice echoed like choir and wind together. Naruto Uzumaki, do you understand the cost of harmony? To form a bond without desire for control. Naruto nodded. If I ask for strength, I must offer it too. A real bond isn't one-sided. Etherian's antlers glowed softly. Ignis Vral slithered around Naruto, its fiery body illuminating the entire realm. Your heart burns, but does it burn true? The serpent roared. Naruto stared at it, unflinching. My flame belongs to my friends. My village. My world. The fire serpent paused, then coiled back, satisfied. Finally, Terrakan, the world tortoise, lowered his mountain-sized head. You seek to carry the burdens of all. Can your soul endure that weight? Naruto didn't hesitate. I'll carry it, even if I break, because someone has to. Silence fell. A heavy, powerful silence. Then, all four primordial beasts bowed. The celestial realm vibrated with power. Tenro gasped. They accepted you. Naruto Uzumaki, you are now the heir of the Eternal Summit. Quote, Naruto blinked rapidly. He didn't feel ready. He didn't feel special. But the beasts believed in him. Etherian stepped closer. Take your next step, Summoner. Enter the Eternal Summit Gate. Your true evolution awaits. Quote, Naruto turned toward the massive rotating stone gate, now glowing 10 times brighter than before. Gold, blue, crimson, black, all colors blended into divine radiance. Naruto walked forward, heart steady. The gate slowly opened. A cosmic wind blew from the other side, carrying whispers of ancient beasts, forgotten civilizations, and power beyond understanding. Tenro spoke softly. Once you step inside, you will no longer be the same Naruto Uzumaki. Your soul, chakra, and destiny will transform. Naruto smiled faintly. That's fine. I just want to be someone who never lets anyone down. He stepped in, and the gate sealed shut behind him, leaving Tenro and the primordials staring at the glowing barrier. Zyroth spoke in a low rumble. His fate is no longer bound to the mortal realm. Etherian nodded. He is crossing into the celestial convergence. Ignis Vral flickered brighter. If he survives, Terrakan finished. He will be unlike any summoner the worlds have ever seen. Inside the gate, Naruto opened his eyes, and stood at the edge of an infinite celestial staircase spiraling upward through galaxies. A whisper echoed. Welcome, Naruto, to the summit of origins. The celestial wind howled around Naruto as he stepped onto the first stair of the summit of origins. The staircase wasn't stone, every step was made of condensed chakra from countless ancient eras. Each step glowed faintly, pulsing in rhythm with his heartbeat. Galaxies rotated slowly above him like lanterns in the night sky. The air smelled like pure energy, raw, untouched, eternal. Naruto looked upward. The staircase had no visible end. It seemed to climb across universes. He took another step. Instantly the realm shifted. Fire the trial of beasts, memory devourers. A thick mist appeared around him, swirling like living smoke. Naruto frowned and reached for his chakra, only to realize he couldn't feel it. My chakra's gone. A deep whisper slithered around him. This is the first test, child of fire. The mist condensed, and suddenly, Naruto stood in a clearing. But this clearing was familiar. Too familiar. His breath caught. It was the swing outside the academy. The same lonely tree. The same cold wind. The same empty stairs. Naruto felt his throat tighten. No, this place again. A small figure sat on the swing. A kid with messy blonde hair, wearing worn-out clothes. It was young Naruto, maybe 7 years old. Then, one by one, villagers appeared. Dark silhouettes at first, then fully formed faces. They whispered, their voices merging like venom. Monster. Demon spawn. Stay away from him. He shouldn't have been born. Not human. The young Naruto stared at his older self with glassy eyes. Why did you come back here? Did you come to take me away, or to remind me that this is what we are? The adult Naruto clenched his fists. This isn't real. But the young version stood, eyes darkening. What if it is? What if everything you became was just to run away from who I really am? The ground cracked. Dark chakra leaked out. Young Naruto's face twisted in a haunting smile. Let me show you what you truly fear. Quote, his body expanded, shifting, mutating, until he transformed into a monstrous version of Naruto, red eyes, elongated claws, and Kurama's corrosive chakra swirling around him. A memory devourer, a creature that feeds on your past pain. Naruto steadied himself, finally understanding the nature of the first trial. You feed on weakness, but you're not getting mine. The creature lunged. Naruto dodged with pure physical instinct, still without chakra. He felt the ground rupture as claws sliced earth like paper. The monster roared. You're alone, Naruto. You always were. Naruto's eyes hardened. I was. But I'm not anymore. He charged forward, remembering every fight, every friend, every promise. Sasuke, Sakura, Kakashi, Jiraiya, Minato, Kushina, Kurama, and now, Tenro and the Summon Clan. The memory devourer attacked again. Naruto sidestepped, caught its arm, and slammed it into the ground with raw force. The creature snarled. You think you're strong because people finally accepted you. Naruto yelled back. No, I'm strong because I accepted me. He grabbed the creature's face and pushed with everything he had. The monster cracked, shattered, and dissolved into dust. The realm shifted again. The staircase reappeared under his feet. Naruto breathed heavily, sweat dripping from his chin. A voice echoed. You have overcome the trial of self. Naruto moved upward. Fire the second trial, the beast within. This time the sky changed to crimson. A new platform unfolded in front of Naruto. And at its center, stood Kurama. But not the Kurama he knew. This was Kurama's full, ancient, complete form, towering, glowing, eyes like burning suns. His fur flowed like hurricane winds, tails moving like titanic storms. Kurama's voice thundered. Naruto, before you grow stronger with other creatures, you must face the one inside you. Naruto looked up, slightly smiling. So, another spar. Kurama smirked. No, this time, we fight without holding anything back. Quote, the ground trembled. Naruto readied himself. Fine, I'm not scared of you. Kurama lowered his head. Then come. Naruto charged. Kurama released a shockwave that blew stars apart in the sky. Naruto was thrown back dozens of meters, skidding across celestial stone. Kurama's voice rumbled. You rely too much on us, on others. You forget your own strength. Naruto stood, wiped blood off his lip. I never forget. I fight with my strength, alongside yours. Kurama's tails whipped forward, each one like a mountain-sized whip. Naruto flipped, dodged, ducked, but the ninth tail hit him squarely. Naruto slammed into the ground so hard the celestial platform cracked. He coughed, chest heavy. Kurama's aura grew darker. If you cannot stand against me alone, how will you stand against the primordial summons? Quote, Naruto's eyes burned with determination. He stood again. I'm not done. Kurama roared, charging a massive spiraling-tailed beast bomb. The gravity pressed down so heavily Naruto could barely move. But he clenched his fists. I'm not weak, not anymore, not ever again. He summoned all physical power, muscles screaming, spine shaking, and leaped with inhuman force. Kurama fired. Naruto thrust his fist forward. The explosion lit the entire realm. Naruto's scream echoed through galaxies. But he didn't fall. He punched through the attack, and landed directly on Kurama's muzzle. Kurama blinked. Naruto stared into his eyes. Breathing hard, bruised, barely standing, but unbroken. You're my partner, my friend. I don't want power over you. I want power beside you. Kurama slowly closed his massive eyes. When he opened them again, the fury was gone. Only pride remained. You have passed. Kurama lowered his colossal head gently. Naruto placed a hand on his fur. The realm dissolved again, and the celestial staircase appeared once more. Naruto continued climbing. His body hurt. His heart felt lighter. His mind felt sharper. But he wasn't done. Not even close. Fire the third trial, Heart of Summons. The staircase opened into a massive circular arena. And there, Tenro stood waiting. But not alone. Behind him, dozens of legendary summons filled the arena. White tigers, thunder wolves, serpent guardians, giant stags, wind hawks, stone bears, every single one of the strongest summoning families. And each one watched Naruto with unblinking reverence. Tenro stepped forward slowly. Now, Naruto, the final test of the summit. Naruto exhaled. I'm ready. Tenro shook his head. No, you are not. Quote, the ground rumbled. A massive glowing orb appeared above them, pulsing with divine radiance. This orb is the heart of summons, the source of all contracts across history. If you wish to become the heir of this realm, you must touch it. Quote, Naruto looked up. That's it. Just touch it. And survive, Tenro added calmly. Naruto paused. Oh, a ripple of laughter spread among the powerful summons. But it wasn't mocking. It was excitement. Naruto walked toward the orb. As he approached, his vision blurred. His heartbeat slowed. His chakra vibrated faintly. The orb hummed, almost calling to him. He lifted his hand, and the instant his fingers grazed its surface, the entire celestial realm detonated in light. Naruto screamed as unimaginable power tore through him. His muscles convulsed. His bones echoed like they were cracking. His chakra exploded outward, shaking the sky. Tenro's eyes widened. He's withstanding it. The primordial beasts appeared at the arena's edge, watching silently. Kurama materialized behind Naruto, roaring as he channeled chakra into him to keep him alive. Naruto's voice broke. Arg, I won't break. The orb pulsed again. A shockwave blasted outward. Every summon bowed. Tenro lowered his head. Even the primordials dimmed their energy in respect. The orb shattered. A column of divine light engulfed Naruto. Slowly, the light faded, and Naruto stepped forward, eyes glowing gold and cosmic blue. Hair slightly longer, shimmering like chakra flame. Markings glowing on his arms and face like celestial tattoos. A faint aura of ancient beast swirling around him. The air bending around his presence. Tenro whispered. He merged with the heart. Etherian bowed. Naruto Uzumaki, you have become the first celestial summoner. Naruto looked at his hands. He felt stronger, lighter, calmer, complete. The summon realm vibrated in harmony. He had passed all 3 trials. Naruto turned to Tenro. So, what now? Tenro smiled. Now, your real training begins. Naruto stood on the glowing arena floor, still breathing heavily, still feeling the aftershock of absorbing the heart of summons. The cosmic tattoos on his arms pulsated faintly, like the heartbeat of the entire summon dimension was flowing through him. The winds around him bent unnaturally, rising and falling with every exhale he made. Even the celestial sky changed color subtly, shifting between gold and deep crimson, responding to his new energy. The primordial summons, Etherian, Ignorath, Zephyra, and Terek, watched silently. These were beings older than human civilization, older than chakra itself. Yet in the presence of this 10-year-old shinobi, they did not blink with arrogance or condescension. But with respect. Tenro stepped forward, his white fur gleaming like lightning. Your transformation isn't complete yet, he said calmly, but the heart accepted you. That alone should be impossible. Naruto rubbed the back of his neck, embarrassed. Ah, thanks. Etherian's massive lion form bowed its head. Do not thank us. You withstood something no human ever has. Quote, Zephyra, the hawk spirit, circled above. And you did so with willpower alone, without fully understanding the price you'll pay. Naruto blinked. Price? What price? Terek's deep rumbling voice echoed. Power always demands balance. You have been granted the ability to summon any beast, but it will shape your destiny. Danger will follow you, from humans and from those who fear your potential. Naruto fell silent. He understood that. He'd always been feared, but the idea of becoming feared by the strongest mystical creatures alive. That was new. Still, he didn't flinch. He had survived loneliness. He had survived hatred. He would survive this too. Tenro's stern gaze softened. Come, if you want to master this power, your real training begins. Not as a shinobi, he paused, but as a celestial summoner. Fire Ascension Training, Day 1, Mastering Astral Chakra. Tenro led Naruto to the highest peak of the Summon Realm, Skyfang Summit, a floating island held in place by the gravity of ancient immortal beasts. The wind around them was so thick with spiritual density that normal shinobi would collapse instantly. Naruto inhaled, and felt thousands of tiny chakra signatures brushing against his presence. Tenro explained, your new power connects you to every summoning contract across time and space. You must learn to sort these signatures, or they will overwhelm you. Quote, Naruto frowned. So, what do I do? Tenro raised one claw, slicing a hole in reality itself, a tear of glowing blue energy. From the tear, a storm of chakra poured out. Not harmful, but overwhelming, voices, memories, instincts of beasts from centuries ago. Naruto's eyes widened as dozens, hundreds, of summoned spirits shouted through him. Fight, run, hunt, sleep, kill, obey, learn, protect. It felt like 10,000 instincts trying to take control of his body at once. Naruto fell to one knee. Tenro's voice echoed powerfully. Filter them, Naruto. A Summon King commands, not obeys. Naruto gritted his teeth, clutching his head. I am, Naruto, Uzumakiii. A shock of chakra burst outward. One by one, the voices quieted. The storm receded. Tenro watched, eyes sharp. Good, you didn't let them drown you. That is the first step. Naruto stood, chest heaving. That was intense. It will grow harder, Tenro replied. The more you learn, the more the Summon Realm will test you. Naruto grinned despite the exhaustion. Bring it on. Fire Day 7, the Celestial Forge. After a week in the Summon Realm, Naruto's appearance had changed subtly. His chakra was so dense it shimmered around him, and his footsteps left faint golden traces. Tenro finally brought him to a place no human had ever seen. The Celestial Forge, a floating island wrapped in golden flames, with a molten river of pure chakra flowing through an enormous furnace. Tools forged by divine beasts floated weightlessly around the forge. Terik spoke from behind him. Every Summon King must wield a weapon that reflects their spirit. Naruto blinked. A weapon, like a sword. Quote, Tenro nodded. Or claws, or chains, or a staff. Your soul will decide. Naruto approached the molten river. His reflection rippled in the chakra stream. His reflection changed, showing him as a fully grown shinobi, with glowing eyes and cosmic tattoos, and a gigantic spear of light in his hands. Naruto stared. A spear. Etherian stepped forward. Not ordinary. A celestial spear, able to channel any summoning chakra through its core. Quote, Zephyra added, it becomes whatever the wielder needs, a blade, a shield, a conduit for summoning storms, beasts, dimensions. Naruto grinned. That actually sounds awesome. The forge flared. Then step in, Tenro said. Naruto blinked. Wait, the flames. Tenro smirked. Yes, if you burn, you fail. Naruto sighed. Why is everything here life or death? He jumped into the flames. Instantly he screamed, not from pain, but from the feeling of his chakra being pulled, molded, reshaped. The flames engulfed him, scanning his memories, his soul, his dreams, his fears. Visions raced through him. Haku smiling sadly. Sasuke walking away. Kakashi's tired eyes. Iruka's warm hand on his head. Jiraiya dying in the rain. Minato and Kushina's final embrace. Kurama roaring in fury and sorrow. Hinata extending her hand. Bee rapping with a grin. Gaara's lonely childhood. All of it melted into the flames. Suddenly, the forge exploded. A column of pure white energy shot into the sky. The primordial summons stepped back. The light dimmed, and Naruto stepped out, holding a half-formed spear made of golden chakra, still shifting, still adapting. Terik's voice trembled in awe. The celestial spear chose him instantly. Tenro's eyes widened. This is unprecedented. Naruto looked at the glowing weapon. So cool. Fire Day 15, awakening the primordial contract. Naruto stood once again at the summit of origins. Tenro, Etherian, Zephyra, Terik, and every lesser summon gathered around in a massive circle. Tenro raised his voice. Naruto Uzumaki, you have passed the 3 trials. You have stabilized astral chakra. You have forged your celestial spear. Now, you will form the oldest contract known to existence. Naruto's heart pounded. Etherian stepped forward, lowering its colossal spectral head. I, Etherian the First King, offer you the primordial summon contract. The sky cracked with lightning. The ground glowed gold. The entire realm held its breath. Naruto swallowed hard. What do I have to do? Quote, Tenro answered softly. Simply place your hand on Etherian's mane. Naruto stepped forward. His hand trembled slightly, not from fear, but from awe. He touched the glowing mane. Instantly, reality shattered. Every color vanished. Every sound disappeared. Every sensation dissolved. Naruto floated in an endless white void. A gigantic eye opened in front of him, older than time, filled with galaxies. A voice shook the void. Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto breathed out. I'm here. Do you swear to protect the summon realm? Yes. Do you vow to never abuse its power? Yes. Do you accept the burden of kingship? Naruto hesitated a second, then nodded. Yes. The cosmic eye closed, and the contract sealed. A blinding mark burned on Naruto's chest, the crest of kingship. The realm exploded back into existence. And every summon bowed, every tiger, hawk, bear, wolf, serpent, dragon, and beast across all dimensions. Even the sky lowered its brightness in reverence. Etherian spoke. Rise, Naruto Uzumaki, the first and only celestial summon king. Tenro whispered. Your power has only begun. Naruto stood tall, determined, transformed, unbreakable. His journey was far from over. The storm over the summon realm finally calmed, but the battlefield still trembled with leftover chakra. Naruto stood in the center of the shattered plateau, breathing hard, clothes torn, but eyes shining with a power that felt elder than the clans themselves. Around him, the 3 strongest clans, toads, snakes, and slugs, watched in stunned silence. For the first time in centuries, these ancient rivals agreed on one thing. Naruto Uzumaki had surpassed every chosen summoner before him. The final trial, the soul of the summon realm. Ryuzen, the dragon sage, towering, scaled in gold, and ancient beyond time, descended before Naruto. You have completed all trials of strength, instinct, and balance. Only one remains. A massive pulse shook the sky. The dragon's eyes glowed white. The trial of heart. An orb of light surged toward Naruto and dragged his consciousness into a vast, dark space. Inside Naruto's mind, the true test. Naruto opened his eyes and froze. Standing before him was a younger version of himself. Weak, lonely, crying. The Naruto who had suffered, the Naruto who had been hated. And behind that child Naruto, a monstrous silhouette of Kurama, fully enraged. The dragon sage's voice echoed. To command the strongest summons, you must command yourself. The child version clutched Naruto's jacket. Why didn't you save me? Naruto felt a knife through his chest. Memories crashed. Villages glaring. Nights without food. Crying alone on swings. Birthdays without a single person. Naruto dropped to his knees. Because, I wasn't strong enough then, he whispered. But I am now, and I'll never abandon you again. He walked toward his younger self. And Kurama roared. A tidal wave of red chakra blasted toward Naruto. But Naruto didn't flinch. He opened his arms. Come on, Kurama. If you're part of me, then stop fighting me. Let's face this together. The raging chakra halted. Kurama stared, confused, trembling, and slowly shrank into his calmer, wiser form. You idiot brat. But the fox's voice was softer. You finally understand. The child Naruto smiled and merged into him. Kurama followed, and a blinding golden light erupted. The summon realm reacts. Outside, every summon, every serpent, toad, slug, and dragon, felt the explosion. Ryuzen flared his wings. He has done it, he has unified his heart. A beam of gold shot upward as Naruto floated back into the real world. His eyes opened, golden slitted, but warm. His chakra surged, calm yet unstoppable. Every summon bowed instinctively. Naruto now carried the essence of the summon realm itself. The Summon King. Naruto landed gently. Gamabunta lowered his head. Katsuyu bowed deeply. Manda, even with his pride, hissed with respect. And the dragon sage spoke. Naruto Uzumaki, from this moment, you are not a summoner. You are the Summon King, the one who commands unity among all clans. Naruto blinked, stunned. Summon, King. Ryuzen nodded. Where you walk, all summon realms will answer. Where you fight, nature itself will roar at your side. You have earned a title that even your father, Jiraiya, or the Sannin could not. Naruto clenched his fist. His journey here had changed him, spirit, body, soul. Return to Konoha. When Naruto finally returned above ground, the sky of the human world felt strange. Lighter, smaller, he had grown too much. As he marched toward Konoha gates, his steps shook the ground. Summon energy rolled behind him like thunder. Villagers stared as he entered. His aura was different, calmer, wiser, sharper, unstoppable. Even Tsunde's eyes widened. What happened to you, Naruto? Naruto smiled gently. Training. Kakashi felt the hair on his neck rise. Training with who? Naruto looked up at the sky, eyes glowing gold. Everyone. Behind him, shadows of toads, snakes, slugs, and dragons flickered in the air. Konoha had no idea, but the world had just changed forever. Thank you.